Hi, my name is Brandon. I'll be doing your walk with you today. Here is your 2017 Airstream. We're going to walk around the outside real quick just so you can get a visual of it before it goes ahead and takes off by the transport company. So we'll just do a quick walk around real quick so you can see the outside before we get the walk started for you. And I do have Melvin. He will be helping with the walk today. So I just wanted to walk around so you can see it before it gets out of here. And this is Melvin, and we'll go ahead and start the walk. Alright, so you got a little bit of storage here in the back. This is going to be for your sewage hose. You do have an arm over here that is going to lock in when you are ready to drop this. This arm picks up just slightly and comes right back down. And then these pull tabs will lock this down. You do have rear storage. These compartment locks come up and then twist to the left and open up. This is where you're going to store your shore cord, which we will get to. And this is your awning rod right here, which we will go ahead and pull out because we will need this here in a little bit. So go ahead and pull that out, set that back here, go ahead and close this door. License plate. Over on this side you have stabilizer jacks on all four corners. Easiest would be a 3/4 inch socket on a drill. Is going to be the quickest way to get these down, and this is strictly to stabilize the coach, not to lift it in any way. If you do go to a KOA or something like that that offers satellite or cable, your hookups are right here in the back, and it is labeled cable TV. Your shore power, you are on a 50 amp service. This is going to be your shore power plug-in. This is going to power your coach, charge it, and it will work your air conditioners, all your outlets, your TVs. You do need to be plugged in to have all those things operate. You have your city inlet right here. So again, if you go somewhere and they offer hookups, you can hook up your city hookups right here, and that will supply water to your coach. Down here, this is going to be your black tank flush. Only use this when you're cleaning out your black tank, and do not leave your dump station here. Make sure your black tank valve is always opened. You can close it for a short period of time to let the water fill up, but always make sure you dump it. If you walk away and the water's on, you can flood your coach out on the inside. There's nothing to stop it. Your dump station is right here. You do have a little light right here on a push button. Everything is labeled as to your holding tanks, your main, and your auxiliary. These are going to be your valves. These are just going to press down and out to get these out. You're going to remove both those, pull your handle, dump, and then you're going to close the valve and put these little clips back in. Always make sure you dump your black tank first, and then close the valve, and then you clean your dump tube with the gray water, so you dump your gray water after your black. Tires. If you want to fill your fresh tank, you would do that right here. And that, all your keys are inside. You're just going to take your garden hose and stick it right in here, and that will fill your fresh tank. Just make sure your low point valve on your fresh tank right here is closed. Everything is empty right now. There is no water on board, and it is winterized. Another thing too, if you are filling your fresh tank, there is no filtration on this coach, so I'd advise getting an inline filter that goes right on the end of your garden hose. This is going to be your outside shower. This works great for fishing, cleaning the boots off with mud, sand, all the above. Use it at your discretion. It is winterized. That's what all this pink is in here. It's winter Kim. Everything's perfectly normal with that. You do have another storage right here for a sewage hose if you would like. and that just comes off. These little notches just sit right in here, goes right in and twists just like so, and it's locked. This is going to be the outside of your furnace. Everything is automatic on the inside, and we'll get to that when we get in there. Again, you do have stabilizer jacks at all four corners. If you want to know, here is your information plate as far as tires, VIN numbers, weight capacities. Everything is going to be right here on the driver's side front of the coach. Coming around to the front here, you do have additional storage up front. Again, these latches work just like the ones in the back. Hold them up, turn them to the left, and the doors open. You have storage up front here along with a little bit of light so you can see what's going on in there. Directly underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and lock this back up. You have your house batteries, which are right here. They are two 24s in working order, and that is going to supply your DC power to the coach. Underneath this cover here, you have your propane. Your regulator is down here. Both these bottles do have propane on board right now, so you do have a little bit. If you want to swap them out, you're going to have to take this little wing nut off. This whole cover comes off, and then you can remove the bottles and take them down and get them refilled. Do be sure before you travel, make sure this is latched. You do have an electric tongue jack up front, extend, retract, and you do have a little light up front for docking. This is going to be your breakaway. When you do go to hook up, I don't know if you've ever pulled a trailer or not before, but so your chains are going to come down. They're on opposite sides. Going to open up the hitch. We'll come back to that. You're going to open this up, drop it down on your ball. You're going to hook these chains up. You need to have one crisscross in them, and this breakaway should be on its own carabiner. But for right now, this is how we're going to send it, just like this. And then you're going to drop it down. I will have a ball height and everything on the weight distribution hitch. You are going to have to set the ball on your truck at however many inches. And I'm going to write BH up here for ball height, and then I'll give you an inch right here. So when it gets to you, that's the only thing you're going to have to line up. Going around this way, sorry, before I go there, your front window does open up as well. It's just these little rubbers. Window comes up, and then it's got these two little turns right on the side that you can turn and lock in and keep up, kind of like a little sun visor. And then you'll want to loosen them. So we can drop this back down, and we'll go ahead and close this back up. So that's good to go. Coming around this way, again, stabilizer jack up front, and you also have one in the rear. This is going to be your awning. We will probably come back to that. Entry door. This is just going to be a clip to hold the entry door open. This center bar here is support for the awning when it comes out, just so you can see how this all works. It just pulls right up and slides right back down in there, and then if you want, you can tighten this up so it won't go anywhere. Outside access to the back of the refrigerator, you should not need in here for anything. Everything is automatic on the inside. It does run on AC, propane, and DC power. You do have an outlet out here, just in case you ever wanted to be out here and have a little barbecue get-together, TV, radio, whatnot. Just remember, outlets only work if you're plugged into shore power. This is going to be your water heater. Like I said, it is in winterized right now, so we have your drain plug out and everything like that. When you are ready to put it into summer mode and actually use it, I'd advise going down to a dealership. And you can request to do a walkthrough with the technician hands-on, so you can actually see everything that is done. You do have another storage right here in the back, And the reason I'm saying take it down to get it de-winterized, this panel right here, all your valves are back in behind that. And this compartment is not the biggest to get in.